What's up, guys? It's Zach here from Plasma Group. We're gonna be doing a new thing today. It's gonna feature some stories that I have about haunted places. Because I have my other channel, Blood Moon Paranormal. I'm gonna talk about some experiences that I've had at these haunted places, and I built some of the locations of these haunted places. I built the location, and I'm gonna tell you guys about some history behind it. I'm gonna tell you guys some of the activity that we had happen to us. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little series of ours, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so for the first episode of this little series that I wanted to start, we're going to be talking about the Villsca Axe Murder House. If you've ever heard of it, it's been on Ghost Adventures. It's a very well-known place. It's in Villsca, Iowa. This house, obviously, Villsca Axe Murder House, something happened here involving, an axe. So what happened was in 1912, there was a family that lived here. There's two parents, three kids. And in 1912, they had the Stoolinger girls, which was their friends, and they went to church, and they went at night. It was something weird. I don't know. They just go to church at night, and there's no street lights back then, especially in this small town. So they're out at church, and someone sneaks into their house. They don't know about it. There's not security systems back in 1912. So they sneak into the house, and the first place they go into this bedroom on the bottom floor of the guest bedroom, and they sit in this closet. They sit on a cardboard box right in this closet underneath the stairwell. They get pissed off because the box collapses, and they go upstairs. It's a small little staircase, but they go upstairs. They go into the attic. This is the attic. It's like a closet, but it's an attic. They sit down, and they just wait. He's smoking a cigarette and stuff like that. They get back. They all go to sleep. The Stoolinger girls are down here. They're down in this room down here, and the parents are up here, and the three other children are up here. So, the killer comes out, and he goes downstairs. There's mirrors around the house. There's not really a good representation of a mirror in Minecraft, but he covers up all the mirrors. Goes over here with the axe, and he kills them. He kills the Stoolinger girls that are sleeping in the same bed with each other. He goes upstairs, and he kills the two parents. Then, he kills the kids as well. When he's done killing all of them, he gives himself a bath and goes in the pantry and finds some bacon. And he cooks up the bacon, and he eats the bacon, and then he leaves. He just leaves. He eats breakfast and leaves. But they never found out who the killer was. They don't know today. Even today, they don't know. This place is very haunted. Very, very haunted. I've been here twice. First time I came here was with my mother, and it was around the time when I first started paranormal investigating. I had like a crappy little camera that took video. It had like a flashlight on it, so you could see. And I caught an orb upstairs. I had it sitting on this bed right here, facing this area, and I saw an orb creep around the corner. This door was kind of open, but not really, and it came around the corner. Also, when I was downstairs, I was sitting on the couch right here, and I could see a shadow figure standing right here. And I also heard footsteps and a baby crying upstairs, which right up here is where the kids' room was. So it was very interesting to hear that. But there wasn't much that happened. The spirits obviously knew me from that experience, and I came back a year later with my whole entire crew, and I actually had like equipment and stuff like that. We came back here, the same kind of stuff happened, but it was darker. The energy was darker at this place. It didn't feel the same as last time. We set up our base. There's a little barn that's supposed to be right there. I didn't build the barn because I didn't feel like it was necessary. We built up a little base over there in the barn. And we had our cameras there and stuff like that. We brought it over, and there was tons of stuff that happened. There was the footsteps, the apparition right here. We were sitting right here on my friend Sam was sitting right here, and he said he felt like someone was digging their finger into his head. My friend Jarrett was playing the piano over here, and we were all sitting on the couch, and we had the spirit box going, and we were asking questions. We came in here at one point, we were asking questions through the spirit box. Yeah, we heard tons of stuff. Like there was an EVP that said to get out when we were in here. Upstairs was the most active of the whole entire area. So we were all in this room. The room was a little bit bigger, obviously. We were all up in this room, and we were using the EMF, EMF detector, spirit box, and we had the camera rolling. We were up here, and it was talking, and it said my name, Zach. It was like, Zach. But, okay, let me restart. So we were up here, and I said, can I go in the attic? A spirit came through and said, no, don't go. So we waited a little bit, we were continuously asking questions, nothing was coming through, and it said, now, go. We asked, go where? It said, attic. We said, who do you want to go to the attic? And it said, Zach. So it said my name. It wanted me to go into the attic. I asked, why do you want me to go in the attic? It said, you'll see. So I went into the attic. I was sitting right here at the time. I went into the attic, and I kind of just like plopped down right at the edge. And I had the spirit box in my hand, and I was like, now what? I'm in the attic. And it said, go deeper. And I asked why. It said, you'll see. I didn't go any deeper because I just felt, I was worried that they were going to do something to me, because from my knowledge, an investigator was here a couple months ago, and he stabbed another one of his investigators that was in his like group. So I was worried about going deeper and like getting hurt. Like I don't want to get hurt, but I didn't go any deeper. So I closed it, and I continued asking questions in here. I felt heavy, and I had to leave. I had to go outside and go to the car. I went to the car, and I chilled in the car for a little bit, and they were up here asking questions, and they asked, what do you want to do to my friend Zach? And it came through, and it said, kill. Well, that wasn't the only thing that happened with the whole entire EVP thing. It was just, everything was just so intense. Like, it was an intense place. They were all up here, and my buddy Ryan came down, and he felt the need to tell like to come and comfort me, because I was just like really uncomfortable. I didn't want to be here anymore. I did not want to be at this location anymore. It's never really happened this badly to me. So they're up here, Chris, Jake, Sam, and Jarrett. We're all up here. Ryan and I were down at Nerve Center, and they were asking questions. And my buddy Chris was provoking them, saying rude stuff to them. And from downstairs, they heard someone say, hey! Now, this was downstairs, and they're up there. And me and Ryan were all the way in a barn that was like, the door was shut, and it's like about like this far away. maybe a good couple yards away, and we weren't even like, we were talking really quietly, like we were whispering to each other. It was just amazing that they were able to hear a spirit from all the way downstairs say, "Hey." It was incredible. It actually sounded like Ryan's voice, like it kind of mimicked his voice, which was also another thing that was pretty impressive. During the investigation, we caught a couple orbs, and voices, of course. Voices was the bigger thing, and it was more also like the feeling we got inside the place. It was just so intense. It got even heavier as the night went on. Like it just got heavy. It was crazy. One story that the tour guide told us that, wow, what a tour, right? So small. She was telling us that there was a iron that was maybe 15 pounds, like on the stove right here, and she was standing and she was about to get ready to lock up the place, and it flew from here to here and almost hit her. That's crazy. There's no way that would just fall off and fly all the way over here. That has to go straight down. It's simple physics. Like there's no way. But yeah, throughout the kids' rooms and stuff like that, there are trigger objects and whatnot. Trigger objects really didn't do much. There was a ball upstairs that was moving, but that was more because the flooring moves when you walk on it. When you stand inside this closet right here, it's really heavy and you can feel kind of dizzy. But so yeah, that was our experience at the Villsca Axe Murder House. It was pretty intense. It was, yeah. Also, there was a cellar down here. It's kind of weird down there. They say stuff happens, but I don't really think that stuff happens down there. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give me a like. I'll do this every so often. It's fun to do. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this episode, and I will see you guys later.